Imagine this. You're alone in an old house at midnight. A chill runs down your spine, not from the draft, but from an inexplicable presence. A whisper in the wind, a shadow that shouldn't be there. We've all felt it, that primal fear of the unknown. But what if it's not just fear? What if ghosts and spirits are real, lingering echoes of the human soul? Today, we're diving into the world of speculation and investigation surrounding ghosts and spirits. For centuries, humans have pondered what happens after death. Are spirits the souls of the departed, trapped between worlds, energy fields, hallucinations? We'll explore ancient beliefs, modern science, and one bizarre experiment that tried to weigh the human soul itself. Buckle up, this journey might just haunt your thoughts. Let's start with the basics. Ghosts are typically described as apparitions of the deceased, often tied to places or people with unfinished business. Spirits, a broader term, might include non-human entities like elementals or demons in various cultures. But speculation begins with why they exist at all. From ancients to folklore, our fascination with the afterlife dates back millennia. In ancient Egypt, the Ka and Ba were aspects of the soul that could linger, if not properly guided to the afterlife. The Egyptians mummified bodies and built pyramids to ensure safe passage, speculating that unrest and death led to hauntings. Fast forward to ancient Greece. Plato and Aristotle debated the soul's immortality. Plato saw it as an eternal, divine essence separate from the body, an idea that influenced Western thought. He speculated that souls could reincarnate or wander if impure. In Eastern traditions, like Hinduism and Buddhism, spirits are often seen as Atman or lingering karma. Ghosts, or pretas, are hungry spirits trapped by attachments. Japanese folklore has yurei, vengeful ghosts like Oiwa from the tale of Yotsuya Kaiden, driven by betrayal. Medieval Europe brought Christian views. Souls in purgatory might appear as ghosts seeking prayers. Shakespeare's Hamlet features the ghost of the king demanding revenge, reflecting Elizabethan speculation that spirits were omens or unrest dead. But speculation isn't just stories. By the 19th century, the spiritualist movement exploded. People like the Fox sisters in 1848 claimed to communicate with spirits through raps and seances. Speculators like Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, creator of Sherlock Holmes, became believers after losing loved ones in World War I. He argued spirits were etheric bodies, invisible energies that could manifest. Critics called it bunk, but it sparked investigations. The Society for Psychical Research, founded in 1882 in London, aimed to scientifically probe these claims. Members like Frederick Myers speculated that spirits were telepathic projections from the subconscious or actual survivors of death. Ghost hunting and paranormal research. Now, let's shift to investigations. Modern ghost hunters use tech to chase the ethereal. EMF meters detect electromagnetic fields, theorizing spirits disrupt them. EVP, electronic voice phenomena, captures alleged spirit voices on recordings. Infrared cameras spot cold spots, speculated to be energy draws by ghosts. One famous investigation, the Borley Rectory in England, dubbed the most haunted house in England in the 1930s. Investigator Harry Price documented poltergeist activity, objects moving, bells ringing. He speculated it was residual energy, like a psychic recording replaying traumas. In the US, the Amityville horror case in 1974 involved the Lutz family fleeing a house after demonic encounters. Investigations by Ed and Lorraine Warren suggested malevolent spirits. Skeptics? Carbon monoxide poisoning or hoax for book sales. Parapsychology labs have tried controlled studies. At the University of Virginia's Division of Perceptual Studies, Dr. Ian Stevenson investigated reincarnation claims, speculating children's past life memories as evidence of spirits transferring consciousness. More recently, quantum physics enters the speculation. Physicists like Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff propose consciousness arises from quantum processes in brain microtubules. If true, could spirits be quantum information persisting after death? Speculators like Dean Radin at the Institute of Noetic Sciences investigate entanglement. Maybe loved ones' spirits connect via non-local quantum links. But not all investigations support existence. The James Randi Educational Foundation offered a $1 million prize for proof of paranormal phenomena, unclaimed since 1964. Many hauntings traced to infrasound or pareidolia. The weighing of the soul, a bizarre experiment. Now, to one of the most intriguing and controversial investigations, the attempt to weigh the human soul. In 1901, Dr. Duncan McDougall, a physician from Haverhill, Massachusetts, speculated that if the soul was a physical entity, it should have mass. Influenced by spiritualism and vitalism, he designed an experiment to measure weight loss at the exact moment of death. McDougall built a special bed scale, sensitive to 0.2 of an ounce. He recruited 6 terminally ill patients from a nursing home. With consent, he placed them on the scale as they neared death. The first patient, a man dying of tuberculosis, was monitored closely. At the moment of death, confirmed by heartbeat cessation, McDougall recorded a sudden weight loss of 3/4 of an ounce, or about 21 grams. He repeated this with the others. Results varied. One lost half an ounce, another 3/4, but some showed no change or gradual loss from evaporation. McDougall discarded inconsistent data, focusing on the 21-gram case. He speculated this was the soul departing the body. To control for variables, he tested on dogs, 15 in total, euthanized humanely for the experiment. No weight loss occurred, leading him to conclude animals lack souls. Published in 1907 in the Journal of the American Society for Psychical Research and later in the New York Times, it captured imaginations. Speculation ran wild. Was 21 grams the soul's weight? A subtle energy field escaping? But investigations debunked it. Critics noted small sample size, imprecise measurements. Death isn't instantaneous. Bodily processes like lung deflation or fluid evaporation could explain losses. McDougall's bias shone through. He admitted adjusting for inconsistencies. Modern science dismisses it as pseudoscience, but it inspired pop culture. Think the movie 21 Grams. Still, it raises questions. If spirits exist, are they material? Energy? This experiment, flawed as it was, pushed boundaries between science and speculation. Modern speculations and skeptical views. Today, speculations evolve with tech. Near-death experiences reported by millions suggest spirits as out-of-body consciousness. Dr. Sam Parnia's AWARE study monitors cardiac arrest patients, speculating awareness persists post-death via brain activity. On the flip side, neuroscientists like Susan Blackmore attribute ghosts to temporal lobe seizures or sleep paralysis, the old hag syndrome, where you feel a presence while immobilized. Psychologists speculate collective unconscious. Carl Jung saw ghosts as archetypes from the psyche manifesting in crises. In ufology and multiverse theories, some speculate spirits as interdimensional beings. String theory posits extra dimensions, maybe ghosts slip through. Skeptics dominate academia. Richard Dawkins calls it wishful thinking, evolutionary holdovers fearing death. Investigations like those by Joe Nickell of the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry expose hoaxes with dust, orbs mistaken for spirits, or manipulated photos. Yet, polls show over 40% of Americans believe in ghosts. Personal anecdotes fuel speculation, like the Bell Witch haunting in 1817 Tennessee, investigated by Andrew Jackson himself. Conclusion: the eternal mystery. So what are ghosts and spirits really? Ancient souls? Quantum echoes? Brain glitches? Investigations from seances to scales offer clues, but no consensus. McDougall's experiment reminds us, in chasing the ethereal, we reveal more about ourselves, our hopes, fears, and curiosity. Perhaps the real spirit is human wonder. Next time you feel that chill, speculate. Is it a ghost or just the wind? Thanks for joining me. What do you think? Share your thoughts below.